Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in where else but St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Tuesday, December the 1st, 2020. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Shelbie Porter and Kathy Gaedike-Lane. That's right, so without further ado, here's your birthday song, girls. These are just for you. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Kathy. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you turn 1 more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. As another trip around the sun that you made. So happy birthday to you, I say. All right, there, Shelby and Kathy. Happy birthday, diddly diddly day day. Okay. Oscar. It's all right. Hoagie. Hey, I got some friends from the Shin Show, folks that like the Shin Show. Throw up a thumbs up or a loving heart. Well, either way, we've got names out there such as Martin Kelly and Jamie O'Driscoll. And then I got my pokey pal. She's constantly on my toes, poking me here and poking me there so that I know I've got a pokey pal friend on Facebook, and that would be Amanda Sue Little. All right, well, all righty then. Let's do some weather. Let's check into some weather. Cold, very cold. I tell you what, yesterday my heater went off, my furnace went off. It decided it was going to die. And so I called the maintenance company. Well, the maintenance, they went to their answering machine. And my next thing was, well, 5 to 10 minutes after I called them, guess what? The furnace kicked on. Yes, sir, we've got an awesome God, the furnace kicked on. Now, although it had kicked on, I called them back up because I didn't want them running out here with no bunch of space heaters trying to keep me warm, which is all often cool, not cool, but warm. Yeah, it's often really neat of them to do that for me, and I appreciate it very muchly. But after it kicks back on, I didn't want them to have to run out here at no 8 o'clock at night. So, that being said, a few hours later, it decided it wasn't going to kick on anyway. Now, I've got the space heaters from the last time they come out for me, so I'm good. But tonight, one of the space heaters, what that I had in my bedroom, got brought out here into the living room out here by my computer, and nobody plugged it in. So, I've got a buttonless. I mean, it's got buttons, and I'm pushing them, but they ain't doing a thing. So I've got my heat turned on and it's still working, but my button ain't working over here for my little heater. Anyway, let's talk about tonight's temperature. Tonight's temperature is going to be brought to us by Papa John's Pizza. Yes, I tell you what, I'm thinking about ordering up an old Papa John's pizza because, well, I like that thin crust works pizza. Works for me. It's got it all. It's got your pepperoni and your sausage and your mushrooms and your black olives and your cheeses and your red sauce and boy. And I like to have mine a little well cooked. And the reason I do that, folks, is the reason I like it well cooked is because I like a time for those flavors to start marinating together. Yes, sirree, I tell you. Hey, get your mouth watering. And if that don't get your mouth watering, try some of the hot wings. Boy, I tell you what, that'll get your eyes a watering. Yes, sirree, boy. I get the hot wings, and they've got a bunches of different dressings for those, but I get the ranch. They also have blue cheese and some of the other kinds that you might like to throw on there, but I always order the ranch. And well, you know what? Right after that, there ain't nothing that washes that stuff down like a nice ice cold Pepsi Cola. That's right, and they got it bubbling up right out of the bottle. Boy, I tell you. Good. And if you feel like you'd like to have yourself a pizza from Papa John's, call up your local Papa John's and they'll be feel free to deliver it to you. Now, after you've tied on the old feed bag with the pizza and the wings, and then drank down some of that Pepsi Cola, make sure you've got some milk in your fridge, 'cause boy, I tell you what, there ain't nothing better then a glass of milk with that piping hot chocolate chip brownie. That's some good eats, my friends. Good eats. All right, that being said, tonight is December the 1st. Happy December 1st day to you, to you, to you. Well, we got a passing clouds, lows around 23 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds light and variable east to southeast at 1 mile per hour. Then Wednesday, December the 2nd, mostly sunny skies with highs around 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable. Cloudy skies overnight with lows around 31 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be also light and variable east to southeast at 3 miles per hour. Now, Thursday, December the 3rd, cloudy skies, slight chances of rain showers. Highs around 44, so that means it's not frozen. And winds are going to be light and variable north-northeast at about 4 miles per hour, so we've got no worries there. But partly cloudy in the evening with more clouds for later on at night. Lows are going to dip on down to 29 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's going to make the winds light and variable northwest at 3 degrees Fahrenheit. And then for the big day, Friday, December the 4th, partly cloudy skies, highs around 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then a few clouds, lows nearing around 25 degrees overnight, with winds light and variable. Saturday, December the 5th, a few clouds from time to time, and highs around 46 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, about 7. Anyway, few clouds overnight with lows dipping down around 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable. Hey, they have changed up the forecast. We were supposed to be getting some snow, and I am glad to see that we're not. Sprinkles of snow and some rain and some showers and some freezing and some frozen and some ice, ice, ice. We don't need none of it, my friends. I don't like it. Anyway, Sunday, December the 6th, intervals of clouds and sunshine. Highs around 44 degrees Fahrenheit and winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies with lows around 27 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And there, my friends, that wraps it up for you. The St. Charles weather for the St. Charles viewing area brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Call up your nearest Papa John's Pizza to get that pizza on the way. Get it delivered and get it on your way. If you live here in St. Charles and you're calling up the old First Capital, you tell them Shenandoah Briscoe from the blog sent you over, and they might give you just the slightest bit of a discount. Hey, I don't know. It's unpaid advertisement, but it's from Shenandoah Briscoe, the Shen Show. They'll know who I am because, well, they know a fan when they hear one. Don't you know? All right, hey, what's going on around in St. Charles? We got a few things going on, events. You know, we still have the Hoosiers going on down there. Of course, that's for sure on Main Street, St. Charles. That's right. We got the Main Street, St. Charles. Well, let's see. Augusta Candlelight Walk. Now that's going to be December the 4th at 2 o'clock p.m. in Augusta, Missouri. It doesn't cost you nothing. It's a freebie. December the 4th, 2020, at 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., located in Augusta, Missouri, at 5577 Walnut Street, Augusta, Missouri, 63332. Contact the greeter, Augusta Chamber of Commerce, at 636-288-4005. Now, I don't know what to... Prepare yourselves for the ultimate throwback. Yes, Augusta is a setting and the scenes for a classic Norman Rockwell Christmas. Follow the luminaries to participating businesses and the first 2 Fridays in December from 5 to 10 p.m. Shops and galleries will be open with some featuring special offers, activities, enjoy delicacies from holiday fare, and a bonfire at the Augusta Brew House, street food at the Harmony Vernian, and hot soap and coffee. Soup. Hot soup and coffee. You want to eat some hot soap, folks? Feel free. Hot soup and coffee at Oaks, Crossroads, or Crossings, and Kate's Coffee and more. There will be a gingerbread house contest at the visitor center, and categories include local landmarks and heartwarming houses. Stop in to view the creativity and vote for your favorite. All judging will be people's choice. Commemorative ornaments, hoodies, and t-shirts will also be for sale at the visitor center. As you walk through town, enjoy the extra efforts so that many of the town's residents and businesses put forward for the holidays decorating contests, sponsored by the town board and the Greater Augusta Chamber of Commerce. Some building capacities are active. Activities may be limited due to the COVID-19 scare, and appropriate masks and social distancing are uh, encouraged. Thank you, folks. Encouraged, not required. I love it. That's the thing, that's what I like about it. Now, Christmas traditions, that's right, Christmas traditions is going on down on Main Street in St. Charles. That's right, don't forget Main Street. November 28th through the 2020, November 28, 2020 through December 20, 2020. Reoccurring weekly on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Fridays from 6 to 9 p.m., Saturdays from 12 to 9 p.m., and Sundays from 12 to 5 p.m. Located where else but historical Main Street, St. Charles, in the 230 block, South Main, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. Yes, the celebration is set in a charming village along the Missouri River, known as St. Charles. Close your eyes and listen to the sounds of horse hooves on the brick streets and the sweet holiday music of the fife. Capture in your mind the essence of that time in America when life was simpler and Christmas was elegant and magical. Regardless of the evening or weekend that you choose to visit St. Christmas traditions, we promise that you will find the genuine warm traditions of a St. Charles welcome. The hospitality of Christmas traditions is only exceeded by the very magical spirit of Christmas itself. So don't forget that. And then Santa's North Pole. That's Santa's North Pole Dash. Don't forget to throw on your Santa hat because, well, this is donations going for. Not even sure who the donations are going out for this year. They have a number of charities that they donate to. December 5th, 2020, 7 to 8:30 p.m. The AM bib pickup. Gotta have your bib with your number on it. Pick up from 8:30 a.m. Race starts, and it's presented by the Greater St. Charles County Chamber of Commerce. Location: Frontier Park. That's 500 South Main. Go to sleep. South Riverside Drive. That would be where the gazebo would be. Anyway, St. Charles, Missouri 63301. If you'd like to contact anybody, it's 636-946-0633. Now, the Greater St. Charles County Chamber of Commerce announces that they will be holding their 10th annual Santa's North Pole Dash and Children's Snowman Shuffle on Saturday, December the 5th, 2020. In historic St. Charles, Santa's North Pole Dash is a 5K run and a 1-mile walk for all ages. Children 11 and under are encouraged to participate in the Snowman Shuffle or our sprint race. Kids run near Frontier Park, which begins at 8 a.m. Saturday, December the 5th, 2020, Children's Snowman Shuffle, 8 a.m., 5K, and a 1 miler at 8:30 a.m. And location, historical St. Charles, Missouri at the 500 South Riverside Drive. So there you have it, folks. Don't forget to come down and do the Santa Claus run. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. And then a forever vintage Christmas market. That's right, the forever vintage Christmas market is going to be held in the ACF gymnasium. Let's see. A Forever Vintage Christmas Market, December the 4th, 2020 through December the 6th, 2020. Recurring daily from Friday at 1 to 7 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Location, where at? The Olympia. The Olympia is where they do the roller derby here in St. Charles. Oh, yeah. And racquetball, I think they got racquetball in there and tennis and all kinds of neat stuff. Anyway, 49 Lawrence Drive, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. You can get to that off of 2nd Street. Friday, $10, Saturday and Sunday, $5, and 12 and under are completely free. Get in there and take a look at all the vintage stuff. That's right. Forever Vintage Christmas markets are powered by Forever Vintage Markets, and it is a family tradition held at a new location, the Olympia Center, 49 Lawrence Street, December 4th through the 6th. A buying weekend to find the most perfect Christmas gift vendors from all around the county, vending repurposed industrial, vintage, architectural salvage, antiques, primitives, handmaids, furniture, and boutiques, and more. Live music and handcrafted cocktails. Friday, December the 4th. Tickets can be purchased at the door. First pick Fridays are $10. Saturdays and Sundays $5, and children 12 and under are free. So if you want to get in there and get to all of the goodies, buy first pick on Friday. All right, I think that's it for upcoming events. Sure is. Let's throw a song out there. Loom, spare the agony on me. Oh, deep, dark depression, excessive misery. Whoa, how if it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Loom, spare the agony on me. Well, hey, Joe, I was saying just the other day how Sister Susie Salop, she got her own way. She told her Pappy Peter that her beau, Joe, don't you know? Well, he's had her out in the straw bin, and well, a baby's coming in. Loom, aspire the agony on me. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. Loom, aspire the agony on me. Whoa. I don't know. If you ever watched Hee Haw, that was the men's one. Then there was the women's one. We hate ones go around spreading rumors. No, we're really not the gossipy type. So you'll never hear one of us repeating gossip. So you better be sure and listen close the first time. Now Bucky and Jolene, they have been flirting, courting up a storm, as they say. But everybody knows it. Jackie is Joey's girl, so I don't know what Bucky's going to say. Oh no, we're not ones to go around spreading rumors. Oh no, we're really not the gossipy type. No, you'll never hear one of us repeating gossip. So you better be sure and listen close the first time. All right, sorry I couldn't resist it. Good reset. Boom, 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 boom. On December 5 and 20, boom, boom, boom. On December 5 and 20, boom, boom, boom. Oh, what a day, what a wonderful day. Boom, 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 boom. I do not know that song, but we're going to sing it. Song lyrics on December 5 and 20, bum, bum, bum. I said song lyrics. Where are they? Where are my A to Z's? Where are my A to Z lyrics? I want my lyrics. Christmas song lyrics, Twitter box. The hand of God. Well, no, I don't want the pum 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 on the Spanish one. I want the pum 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 of the American one. American English. On December 5 and 20, pum pum pum. On December 5 and 20, pum pum pum. On a child was born this night, so rosy white, son of Mary, Virgin Holly, in the stables mean and lowly, pum pum pum. On December 5 and 20, pum pum pum. On December 5 and 20, pum pum pum. On December's most important day, let us be gay, let us be gay. We go first to church and then we have the sweetest buns and candy. Pum, 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 God will send us days of fasting. Pum, 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 God will send us days of fasting. Pum, 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 both in hot months and in cold. For the young and for the old, for the young and for the old. Bum, bum, bum. All everlasting. Both in hot months and in cold. For the young and for the old. When they tell you the holy story. Ever singing into his glory. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I don't remember it going that way. Well, I do and I don't. Got another one I'm going to look up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look up another one. Uh, Song lyrics, Oh Christmas Tree. Yeah, that's Aretha Franklin. Well. Uh-huh. Oh Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. Oh Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. Your boughs so green in summertime, stray bravely green in wintertime. Oh Tannenbaum, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. Let us all remember in our gifts giving and our merriment with our families and friends and loved ones. The really and a true meaning of Christmas, the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. O Tannenbaum, how lovely are thy branches. O Tannenbaum, how lovely are thy branches. The pillars are the pleased faithfully, our trust in God unchangeably. O Tannenbaum, how lovely are thy branches. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. Oh, ha ha ha. Oops, wrong song. Ha ha. On Comet, on Cupid, on Dasher and Blitzen, on Dasher and Dancer and Handsomer Blitzen. Dash away, y'all. All y'all, dash away, you know. Here we go. What are we going to say? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let's try it. Let's try this one. Rudolph. Yeah, that's it. Song lyrics, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, it's kind of Gene Autry done this thing for so long, and well, kind of makes you want to think, you know? It sure does. Makes you think. You know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, oh, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And then how the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you might even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. And then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, how won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And then how the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, he'll go down in history. He'll go down in history. All right. It looks like it's story time. Story time for the children. Grab the kids, gather 'em all around. It's story time from town to town. That's right. Thumbelina, Thumbelina, can't you be an angel? Oh, let's see. The tin box. The child in the grave. No children's partle. The drop of water. Jack and Dullard. The dumb book. The elf of the rose. The elfin hill. The flax. The flying truck. Shepherd's story of the bond of friendship. Trod on the loaf. The goblin and the husker. Golden treasure. She was good for nothing. We'll just read the grandmother. Let's just check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Grandmother Fairy Tale. Short fairy tale about Hans Christian Andersen. Grandmother is very old. Her face is wrinkled and her hair is quite white, but her eyes are like two stars and have a mild, gentle expression in them when they look at you, which does you good. She wears a dress of heavy, rich silk with large flowers worked in on it, and it rustles when she moves. And then she can tell the most wonderful stories. Grandmother knows a great deal from the books with large silver clasp, in which she often reads. And in the book, between the leaves, lies a rose, quiet, flat, and dry. Quite flat and dry. It is not so pretty as the rose which are standing in the glass, and yet she smiles at it most pleasantly, and tears even come into her eyes. I wonder why grandmother looks at the withered rose in the old book that way. Do you know? Why, when grandmother's tears fall upon the rose, and she is looking at it, the rose revives, and fills the room with its fragrance. The walls vanish in as in a mist, and all around her is the glorious green wood, where in summer and sunlight streams throughout thick foliage. And grandmother, why, she is young again, a charming maiden, fresh as a rose, with round rosy cheeks, fair bright ringlets, and a figure pretty and graceful. But the eyes, those mild, saintly eyes, are the same. They have been left to grandmother. At her side, at her side sits a young man, tall and strong. He gives her a rose, and she smiles. Grandmother cannot smile like that now. Yes, she is smiling at the memory of that day and many thoughts and recollections of the past, but the handsome young man is gone, and the rose has withered in the old book, and grandmother is sitting there again, an old woman looking down upon the withered rose in the book. Grandmother is dead now, and she had been sitting in her armchair telling us a long, beautiful tale, and when it was finished, she said she was tired, and leaned her head back to sleep a while. We could hear her gentle breathing as she slept. Gradually, I remember, became gradually it became quieter and calmer, and on her conscience beamed happiness and peace. It was as if it lighted up with a ray of sunshine. She smiled once more, and then people said she was dead. She was laid in a black coffin, looking mild and beautiful in the white folds of the shroud. The shroud linen, though her eyes were closed, but every wrinkle had vanished. Her hair looked white and silvery, and around her mouth lingered a sweet smile. We did not feel at all afraid to look at the corpse of her who had been such a dear, good grandmother. The hymn book in which the rose still lay was placed under her head, for so she had wished it, and then they buried grandmother. On the grave close to the churchyard wall, on the grave close to the churchyard wall, they planted a rose tree, and it was soon full of roses, and the nightingales sat among the flowers and sang over the grave. From the organ in the church sounded the music and the words of the beautiful psalms which were written in the old book under the head of the dead one. The moon shone down upon the grave, but the dead was not there. Every child could go safely, even at night, and pluck a rose from the tree by the churchyard wall. The dead knew. The dead know more than we do who are living. The dead know more than we do who are living. They know what a terror would come upon us if such a strange thing were to happen as the appearance of a dead person among us. They are better off than we are. The dead return to no more, and the earth has been heaped on the coffin, and it is earth only that lies within it. The leaves of the hymn book are dust, and the rose with all its recollections has crumbled to dust also. But over the grave fresh roses bloom, and the nightingales sing, and the organ sounds, and there still lives a remembrance of the old grandmother, with the loving, gentle eyes that always looked young. Eyes can never die. Ours will once again behold dear grandmother young and beautiful, as when for the first time she kissed the fresh red rose that is now dust in the grave. Wow, that was kind of heavy, folks. Sorry about that. But looks like it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. So we're going to jump on over to Our Daily Bread. And our daily bread is going to be being there. Being there. And guess what? That's our devotion for the day, but guess what? Who's bringing it to you? The Bible with Frisco 2020. Yes, the Bible with Frisco 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Frisco will be Ezekiel 40 through 41 and 2 Peter 3. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Frisco 2020. All right, let's see. What did I say? The devotion is being there, and the scriptures for today is Job 2:11 through 13. Job is my favorite book. I like Job. It's a really tough book. I mean, Job is a tough man who never falls blameless. He just keeps on holding on to God, regardless of what the devil does to him. When Job's three friends, Eliphaz and Temanite, Belidah and Shutzi, and Zophar the Namathite, heard about all the troubles that had come upon him, they set out from their homes and met together by agreement to go and sympathize with him and comfort him. When they saw him from a distance, they could hardly recognize him. They began to weep aloud, and they tore their robes and sprinkled dust on their heads. Then they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and 7 nights. No one said a word to him because they saw how great his suffering was. But they were there for him, just to comfort him, if nothing else. So don't forget, comfort your loved ones in their times of need. All right, hey, that's the end of the Daily Bread portion of the program that was brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2020, a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe so that you get your daily reading of the Bible. All right, hey, that's it for me. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe, and I'm going to sing one more song for you, and it'll be something like this. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, you know God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow, 'cause well, I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.